She has helped me with the last 8 to 10 books, you know, and all the designs by her sister and all the framework by Sharon. Yeah.
I had actually taken classes with you, Karen,
You look
over the
familiar.
years. Yeah, when you were at Lighten Up Ladies years ago, and then I think I met you again at the Woody's Serpent Escape. They did an open house or something. I talked to her. So.
Yeah, I really do look familiar. Do you live down here?
I live in Delhaven. I work in Caitlin.
Oh, okay. You're from the same hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
It's everyone go through this way, not only introducing, but bring out any question. Michael, anything since last time or anything?
Well, a couple of things you were talking about made me think of some things. There's a story in a book, it's like these stories of sort of Zen stories that are sort of, you know, open-ended, I guess. At any rate, the story is these two monks are traveling, they're going from one monastery to another, and they come up to a river. It's a pretty deep river, pretty raging deep, and there's a woman who's been waiting there for a long time. She says, can you help me get across? I need to get across, I can't go through, it's too deep. So one guy says, sure, you know, get on, takes her on his back, goes along, crosses over the river, you know, sets her down, and they start again to go into this other monastery. And so they're going up, climbing, and suddenly the other guy can't contain himself anymore. He says, how could you do that? He said, you know we have vows, we're not even supposed to look at women, let alone touch them. He says, you know, and now you're going to the monastery, you know, you have no right. And the other guy says, well, you know, I put her down by the river. You're the one who's still carrying her around.
That's right.
I heard that one, but I heard it with two Buddhist monks were walking along, and they heard a woman scream, and a woman was drowning in a pool. And she was a naked woman, and he dove in, saved her, had to give her mouth to mouth, and then they continued their journey, and it was the same thing. He said, why'd you look at the naked woman? Why'd you touch the naked woman? He goes, I did what I had to do, but yet you carry the thought. Very similar one. I never heard that one though. So I love that, because most people don't know what the moment is. And what I notice, anytime you're talking about the moment, they don't really get what the moment is, because we're always grasping for something in the future, or something we're not doing, or something we should have been, or something we're trying to become, or whatever the hell we're trying to do. Sorry, that little guy's back there. So when they talk about the moment, they always miss the moment.
So they are dogmatic. So these two disciples go to Guru, other one so anxious to complain to Guru.
Right.
And Guru says, well, he carried the woman for so long, but you are still carrying enough to complain about it. I think anyone remembers? I think I have that story in short.
Something like that.
Other one, attachment to the rock.
Right.
Other one is, I think I know
The one
which
about
book.
the prisoner and the guard on the train.
Yes. So prisoner, you know, policeman is escorting the prisoner from one place to another place, and they're handcuffed. Prisoner is sound asleep.
Oh, he's relaxing, right?
And policeman has to be constantly awake. You know. There is another story, I think I written in the book, that's just somewhere. But there was a monk in monastery, and across was prostitution house.
Oh, right.
Okay. So when the monk died, he went to hell. And the prostitute died, went to heaven. So they inquired what went wrong. The monk was looking at prostitute, and he had so much restraint, he had all the desires. And prostitute was thinking, I'm so desperate, I got into trade, I cannot get out. I'd rather be like a monk and meditate. So her mind was on meditation. So your intention determines your sanskara and outcome.
Your intention
These are all the
determines
stories.
your location.
The stories are so powerful.
I love that.
Yes, just
Yeah, what you
they're
think?
told in a different form in different cultures, similar stories, attachment.
Well, let me tell that other story. I love that other
Yes.
one. There's a bum on the street, and a woman sees him. She wants to help him out, and she says, "Can you come to my house? I'll make you a nice meal." You know the story. So she makes him a nice meal. She said, "Oh, you have horrible clothing. Her husband passed away. Let me get your clothing for you." So she gives him all new clothing. She goes, "How would you like a nice bed to sleep in?" He goes, "Yeah, sure, I'd love it." So he lays down on that bed. And then she comes over to him and says, "How would you like a nice," and he's out cold. He knew better. It's nothing against the woman. It's just he was a wise man. He seemed to just didn't want to get involved. I don't
No
know.
attachments.
No attachment. But anyway, I thought it was funny.
Yes, so see balance and equilibrium, like we're saying gold and mud, they're stories, I'm just saying in short. In a town, one monk or one spiritual leader was very famous. One young monk came in the town and he attracted so many people. So people started going to him. So older spiritual leader became jealous, so he wanted to defend the young man. So they arranged somebody, a woman, or to do something and this, and the woman, she was, somewhere else, and like street woman, she got the baby. So they accused him that is his baby.
Oh, yeah.
What did this young monk do is, okay, God's will, my baby, I'll take care of it,
Right.
and take care of the woman, but he still was pure. After a while, and then the village people knew, they beat him up. God's will be done. After a while, something happened that this woman felt guilty, and she could not live with it, and she spread the word. It's not his baby, it's somebody else's baby, and village people knew this, and they became so sorry. So they started bringing the flowers and fruits and everything, and became very sorry. Thy will be done. The whole idea is people of equanimity, take praises and blame without attachment. This is like gold and mud. It might be a little bit too harsh. It won't be practical, but this is how people who are very evolved, just whatever goes on, they don't interfere, because I'm only instrumental.